Good day and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making a kielbasa with bell peppers, onions, and potato bake. I have about 1.5 pounds of potatoes cut up into bite-sized bits. Any potato will work in this dish. I have 2 bell peppers, medium bell peppers, and 2 medium onions. The kielbasa, we have 1 Polish kielbasa, this is about 1.5 pounds of potatoes. Any potato will work, cut into bite-sized bits. 2 medium onions, diced with a large dice, and 2 bell peppers with a large dice. What we're gonna do, we're gonna slice our kielbasa lengthwise, then we'll cut it crosswise. In a 9x13 baking dish is what we're going to cook it in. We'll lightly oil it before we add our ingredients. This is how we're going to slice our kielbasa. As you can see, I split it lengthwise, laid it on its flat side, and now I'm cutting it crosswise. This is what they look like once they're sliced. It's a very quick and simple dish to make. Our oven is preheating to 350 degrees. Okay, our kielbasa has been sliced. Now we're going to add our potatoes to our 9x13 baking dish that has been slightly oiled with olive oil. Add that to our dish. We'll take and add our onions. Our bell pepper. And our kielbasa. This will cook down a little bit. It won't be as full when we're done. We're going to put a little salt and pepper to taste. Some freshly cracked pepper. And about 1.5 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. We'll give it a slight toss. There's our dish. Now I'm going to give it a slight toss, and then we'll put some pads of butter on it. I have 6 tablespoons of butter, 3/4 of a stick we're going to use on top after it's tossed. Okay, I've given it a slight toss to combine all the ingredients along with the salt and pepper and the olive oil. Now I'm going to dot it across the top with some pads of butter, and then we will be placing it in the 350-degree oven to bake for 1 hour. Okay, I've given it a slight toss to combine all the ingredients along with the salt and pepper and the olive oil. Now I'm going to dot it across the top with some pads of butter, and then we will be placing it in the 350-degree oven to bake for 1 hour. Okay, we've put our pads of butter on our kielbasa dish. Now we're going to place it in a 350-degree oven to bake for 1 hour. After 30 minutes, we're going to take it out of the oven, give it a stir, and then put it back into the oven to finish baking. Okay, it's in the 350-degree oven, and we're going to let it bake for 30 minutes, take it out, give it a stir, and put it back in to cook for another 30 minutes and check for doneness. It's been 30 minutes. We're gonna take our kielbasa, bell peppers, onions, and potato dish out and give it a stir. Okay, we just gave it a good stir, and by the looks of it, this cook is going to take a little longer than an hour. We're going to come back, check it in 20 minutes, but it looks like this cook may take an extra 15 or 20 minutes to complete. So back in 20 minutes, that would be 50 minutes of a cook, but it looks like it's going to go to maybe an hour and 15 to an hour and 20 by the looks of it. Been cooking for 50 minutes now. Going to take it out and give it another stir and check it to see how done it is, but it's looking like it's going to take a longer cook, more than an hour. Okay, it's been cooking for an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to take it out and give it a stir and check it for doneness. Okay, it's been an hour and 30 minutes on the cook. Our kielbasa potatoes with bell pepper and onion is done. I'm going to give it a stir, put it on the counter, and we'll give it a stir. Okay, it's been an hour and 30 minutes. I just took it out of the oven, put it on the counter. And now it'll be time to season it with salt and pepper to taste, and then stir it in. And dinner will be ready to serve. Okay, at this point, you take and season it with salt and pepper to taste. A little fresh cracked black pepper, however much or as little as you like. Now we'll stir it in. Everything is nicely done. And with that butter and olive oil combination and the flavor from the onions and the bell pepper and the kielbasa, this dish is ready to be served. So this is our kielbasa, or potatoes, bell pepper, and onion cook. This cook took 1 hour and 30 minutes, and if you could only smell it, it smells absolutely delightful, great, however you want to call it. But too bad we didn't have smell-o-vision. Okay then, if you like this recipe, give it a thumbs up, hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I put up new content. And once again, this is our kielbasa with bell peppers, onions, potatoes, butter, seasoning with salt and pepper to taste, and enjoy your dinner. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.